Hello, everyone. I am live. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing super well today, wherever you're tuning in from, at whatever time, period of time in the world that you're tuning in from. This is crazy. What if people watch this 10, 20 years from now? Wonder how different my life will be and the things that I'm doing by then. So if you're catching the replay or the recording of this video, please let me know in the comments below that you caught this. And as you watch this video, feel free to share any thoughts, questions, comments, insights, anything you want to share with me in the comments below. I always love hearing from you and to see how the content that I'm creating is supporting you in some kind of way, or what it's bringing forward to your awareness at this time as you go through it or as you watch it. So if this is your first time tuning into me and you don't know who I am, my name is Stef Ventura. I'm a psychic soul alignment coach. What I do is I help people to really realign with their souls more powerfully, so that as they align with their souls, they're able to then more powerfully be who they're meant to be in life and in business, and manifest or create the life that they desire as a result. So that is how I help people, is I really just help them to release a lot of deep limiting beliefs and fears and insecurities and traumas, energy that is keeping them out of alignment with who they truly are. And as we release these things, more of their true self comes forward, and they get to then really step into their true power, their true energy, their true confidence, their true abundance. And from that space, they're able to create magic in their lives. So that's how I help people. And every Friday I come on here onto my YouTube channel for a Friday teaching on YouTube. So if you could just give me a second, I'm going to post this to my group. I do have a group, free Facebook community, that I support. I don't know what's going on here with the chat, but I can't read the chat. So if you're watching live, say hello, and hopefully afterwards I see your comments. All right, cool. So today's topic, they asked me to speak on the top 3 ways you know you're resisting your purpose, or you're resisting stepping into your purpose. And I feel like one of the reasons why my guides had me speak on this today is because I've been noticing an increasingly large number of people at this time are feeling a bit lost about what to do with their lives, or they're feeling lost in their businesses, or they don't really know what direction they're going in, or what direction to go in, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of people at this time that kind of feel like they're just floating around. They're not really firm or solid in something. They feel a bit unconfident as to what they're doing or what they're creating or the direction they're moving in. And so it's really important at this time for me to speak on this topic, to really bring awareness to those of you who need it, and to help you understand what you need to do about it in order to shift that. Okay. So the top 3 ways that they wanted me to share with you today, I'm sure there are probably more, but this is what they wanted me to bring forward today, is number 1, how you know you're resisting your purpose, or how you're resisting stepping into your purpose on an even greater level, is number 1, your work right now seems meaningless. You don't really see the point of it. It's not really inspiring anymore. It's not really allowing you to feel a kind of spark inside of you, like an excitement. You don't really see the point of doing it anymore. Okay, so it's not fulfilling as well. That's what they wanted me to mention. So this could be one of 2 things. You could either have a business that you're having maybe some challenges with, and maybe it feels even heavier to you to move forward with this business when you're having certain challenges with the business already. So maybe you feel like you're not making the money that you want, or you're not working with as many people as you want, or you're not achieving the opportunities that you want. And so all of this heaviness that you feel around your business also kind of makes you feel well, what's the point? Why am I doing this? I don't feel like this is fulfilling anymore. It's not exciting me anymore. It's not inspiring anymore. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I kind of feel like I'm going through the motions, right? Or I feel like I'm just trying to push forward with it, and it's just tiring or feels heavy. So this could be how it's showing up for you. It could be in another completely different way, where maybe your business is doing super well, financially things are going well, and everything looks good on the outside. However, you're not feeling fulfilled by it. However, something inside of you is just just doesn't feel right. This just doesn't make me happy anymore. It just doesn't light me up like it used to. I don't feel that creative drive anymore behind it. I don't really see the point of like me doing this. Like, yeah, I make great money. Yeah, I'm working with amazing people. Yeah, I get to do these things, but just I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. I don't even know why I'm here. So that is a sign letting you know that you're resisting your purpose. And you might not even notice it then, because on the outside, it looks like you're stepping into your purpose because business might be going so well for you in this case, in this example, right? So you might be like, but I'm fulfilling my purpose. Like, I'm working with these people, I'm creating this impact, I'm helping them get certain results, I'm helping them to achieve certain transformations or whatever it is. However, you're being called more than likely to step into your purpose on a greater level, or to shift what you're doing slightly so that it's more in alignment, and you're not aware of that. And so you're resisting it. And so you're just doing what you've been doing, and and that's why you're feeling, unexcited anymore, or unexcited by what you've been doing or what you're doing at this time, because you're resisting stepping into your purpose on a greater level. Does that make sense? Or maybe even going in a completely different direction as well, because some people sometimes need to like completely step away from what they've been doing, which a lot of times doesn't make sense when they have successful businesses that they've created around that. And they're like, why would I let this go? But maybe you're being called to step into your purpose in a completely different way, but you're just going through the motions of what's been working and stuff like that. So that's why it feels unexciting to you, no spark, no fulfillment, that kind of stuff. Okay. Number two, how you know you're resisting stepping into your purpose, is you feel directionless. So if you've been feeling like you don't know where to go, you're kind of like all up in the air. You know you want to do something, but you're not sure like what. You're not sure what to create next, what to do next, what to launch next. You maybe feel a little bit lost and confused, scattered, no clear focus. And so maybe you find yourself at this time just creating anything, just having like an idea like, oh, I could create that, I'm going to do that. Or like, oh no, I could do this too, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do this. And maybe, you either feel like not knowing where in the world you're going and lost and confused and all over the place because you have no idea where you're going. So you're just kind of like walking around aimlessly. That's how it feels. Or you're not really sure where you're going. And so you're unintentionally, desperately trying to do a bunch of things to feel like you're going somewhere. Does that make sense? So you're trying to stay busy. You're trying to keep yourself occupied. So this is how you know you're resisting stepping into your purpose. Because when you're really, aligned with your purpose, you know exactly what you need to do next. You know exactly where you need to go next, what to create next, what to promote next. Like, you know exactly like what you need to deliberately put your energy and intention and effort around, like what you need to create, instead of just creating things just because. Because a lot of people, and I wrote a post about this on Instagram yesterday as well. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram as Stef Ventura Coaching as well. It's the same name of the channel. And I wrote a post about like the importance of like slowing down, going within, to really be able to, move forward with our businesses in this way, and to have success that we want in our businesses. Because quite often people feel like slowing down means they're not gonna get the success that they want. And so because it triggers this feeling inside of themselves, this fear, like if I don't do things, I'm not going to go anywhere. So then they desperately, they hurriedly, they fearfully just start taking action and just doing things just to feel a sense of accomplishment, to feel a sense of like, I have something to show for it, to feel a sense of like, okay, I'm being productive, I'm doing something to move forward. And it's a false sense of, it's a false sense of like, moving in the direction that you're wanting to go in. It's just busy work is what it really is. It's all these things that you're doing, that you're putting your energy in them, but they're not really going to lead you to anything major. And so we're trying to get out of the busy work and actually be very intentional and deliberate about what we're doing and slowing down, so that from that space, then we can create success moving forward. So a lot of people at this time are feeling a bit directionless. If you're feeling this way, you're not sure what to do next, you're confused about your life, you're just desperately doing things, creating things, putting things out there, etc., because you don't really know like what you need to be creating at this time and what you actually need to be putting your energy into, then this is a sign that you're resisting your purpose. Because again, when you're connected to your purpose, again, you know things, this is next and this is how follows after it, and this and this and this. And so there is resistance there because you have not either had the awareness of this, or you maybe just deliberately not done the work that you've needed to connect with your purpose so that you understand clearly like what direction you're moving in. Okay. Number 3, the third thing that they wanted me to share with you today around how you know you're resisting your purpose is there will be major manifestations in your life that are clearly showing you in your face that you're resisting your purpose. Okay. I'm getting really hot now because this country is hot. And when I channel, I get really hot. And I can't turn on the fan because then it's going to be loud. So I'm going to try to make this video short. So major manifestations. With that, I mean that the universe is trying to show you, since you're not getting the message that you're misaligned with your purpose, it's trying to show you in the external world that you're out of alignment and you need to come back into alignment. So how this could potentially show up, and just because these things, like these examples I'm going to give you, show up doesn't necessarily mean you're misaligned with your purpose. Again, it's dependent on like the person and what they're going through and what they're learning at the time. So it's individual for each person. However, these are some potential ways in which the universe could be showing you that you're misaligned with your purpose, that you're resisting your purpose, you're not stepping into it. So number 1 could be, your business starts going down. Your business starts like declining. It starts drying up. The thing that maybe was working for you or somewhat worked for you or whatever, like all of a sudden it just feels like you're coming to a full stop. You've lost a lot of traction and momentum. Things are really slowing down. So a lot of times, this is the universe trying to redirect you to where you're actually meant to be going with your business, with your purpose. And you probably weren't, I'm not saying this was deliberate, but you just maybe didn't notice that it was trying to redirect you sooner. And so in order to get you to finally, understand the message, it's supporting you by having these things like slow down for you, dry up for you, so that you can really understand, okay, something here needs to shift because something here, is out of whack and I need to see what that's about. Right. So if your business starts like declining or it starts drying up, it could be that you're being redirected in, shifting the focus slightly of what you're doing or going in a completely different direction with your purpose to allow you to continue to move forward. Okay. Another way it could be showing up for you that you're resisting your purpose is if you have persistent discomfort in your physical body showing up. So it's some kind of ache or pain. It's some kind of issue that keeps reoccurring again and again, or it's been with you for a while and you can't seem to let it go, or it's been intensifying in the last few weeks or months, couple of months or something. And no matter what you do, it's just there. It's persistent. It's nagging on you. It's weighing on you. So I'm talking about like persistent shoulder pain, neck pain, foot pain, headaches, stomach aches, like these kinds of like ailments that we have, minor ailments that all of a sudden just seem to kind of like flare up or just not go away. So if you have been feeling these kinds of things, it could be a sign for you that you're resisting your purpose. And so let me give you an example of that. Is like recently I started, I've been working with some people on physical healing, and what I'm noticing, and even in myself, is people are experiencing physical discomfort in their bodies because they're resisting their purposes. And this is connected to, them resisting their purposes, then manifesting on a physical level in their bodies. And so, these are one of the many ways in which the universe will try to communicate to you. So in my example, for me, I was having some like neck and shoulder pain here on my left hand side. And it was when I finally understood certain things I needed to understand around that then the pain and the tingling sensations that I had and so on could finally start leaving my body, and I could start finally removing that energy out and understood what I needed to shift moving forward in order for that kind of physical symptom to not keep showing up for me, right? And I understood how it was connected to my purpose and stuff. So, and then there are people that I'm, working on where I see that, they're having persistent throat issues or persistent back issues or persistent knee issues or whatever it is. And this has all to do with unconscious resistance a lot of times to stepping into their purpose. They don't really recognize how they're holding themselves back. So like for me, you know, I didn't know how I was holding myself back consciously. Like I felt like I was doing all the things. I was showing up in exactly the way my guides wanted me to, doing the things that they're asking me to, so on and so forth. However, when I really was able to get the message for what this really meant for me, and I was really able to understand, like, oh, I get it. I get what I need to change in my behaviors now, my perceptions, my things, and so on and so forth, so that I can truly flow with who I really am and fulfill my purpose as a result. And when I started really recognizing that, thanks to that greater awareness, I was then able to make the shifts and stuff. And so now my shoulder and my arm and stuff feels so much better because of that. So a lot of times we feel like, but I'm doing all the things to step into my purpose. I'm out there speaking my truth. I'm out there, you know, taking action. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. However, it's really about having a deeper understanding of oneself to see, like, okay, you're not having that pain for no reason. There's a reason for it. There's a message behind it. So really being able to, you know, go within and tuning into what that message is and shifting that in order to move forward. Okay. Does that make sense? So another way it could be manifesting for you in a physical manifestation is you could be unexpectedly fired from your job if you have a job while you're growing your business, or you could have certain projects or things that you were working on related to your business all of a sudden like fall through, or you could all of a sudden experience like a sudden loss in income in your family's dynamic. Maybe you're from a single income home and your spouse is the sole breadwinner and all of a sudden they find themselves unemployed. So these are major things that happen unexpectedly to try to redirect us or put us on the path of stepping into our purpose. So when these major things happen, it's really about like you recognizing, okay, maybe I haven't been stepping into my purpose as powerfully as I could have. And in order to push me into stepping into my purpose more powerfully, this stuff had to happen for me to finally take matters into my own hands and do it, right? So this is how it can show up for you in regards to projects or major things falling through that you were really looking forward to and so on. Again, this could mean that you're being, you know, redirected to in a different path, in a different way. It could mean that, you know, there's something inside of you still that's resisting doing things in a bigger way. And so that's why the big opportunity fell through. So it's really about tuning in and figuring out what it means for you specifically, given your situation and what you hold inside of yourselves. Okay. Another way it could be manifesting is major accidents. You know, some people sometimes experience major accidents that really get them to have a kind of wake up call and understand that they need to step into their purpose more powerfully. So it could be something like a car accident, a near-death experience, something that really shakes a person up and really gets them to be like, okay, like I really got to slow down and see what I want in life and what I want to do in life and what I'm going to create moving forward and the legacy I want to leave behind. Or like, it could also be like, okay, the major thing that shakes you up could be, okay, I really have to slow down and, you know, get clear. No, slow down. No, wait, hold on. I was confusing the things. What they're having me remember is near-death experiences. So it's about being like, okay, I've been procrastinating long enough. I've been taking my time long enough. Like it's really time now to get to business, and I have to stop playing small and I have to go out there and do things and do what I have to do, because this is my one life to live and I have to do this stuff. I have to go out there and show up in the world and do my thing. So this is how it can manifest in something major in your life, like physically, to really like wake you up into like moving forward in the direction of your purpose. Okay. Another way it could be showing up for you at this time is like there's major instability, drama, maybe chaos in your life at this time. Or circumstances or things seem to be getting worse and worse and worse. And you're like, how much worse is this stuff going to get? Like, please, can I breathe? And the reason that's happening is a lot of times, you know, again, that's you being moved in the direction that you're intended to go in. Because quite often people, let me tell you, we have so much resistance to change. We have so much resistance to being seen, being heard, sharing our gifts with other people, and, you know, being exposed to their judgments and criticisms and, you know, opinions of who we are and what we do and all this other stuff. Or so we have all of this conscious and unconscious resistance happening behind the scenes or in the background, you know, and so we unconsciously like resist stepping into our purpose. We will put it off. We will allow ourselves to get caught up with the day to day and other things and other problems and so on and so forth. And we just keep putting off our purpose, keep putting it off, stepping into it. And the universe, when it really wants you to step into your purpose, is just going to be kind of similar to what I said earlier about the business kind of drying up. It's going to support you in stepping into your purpose by having all of these things in your life not be working out, so that you finally feel that motivation to change it and to step into your purpose and be who you came to be, and to do the work that is truly meant to be done by you, that will not only fulfill you and not only create such a positive influence in the lives of those who you're supposed to be supporting, but also support you in, you know, creating more of the harmony and the abundance and the other things that you want in your life. So that is how it will show you, like, you're totally out of alignment. Come into alignment, come into alignment. Like, that is how it will bring it to your awareness. Okay. So what all of these different signs are basically trying to get you to do, no matter if it's like you feeling like your work is meaningless, or you feel directionless, or you feel like you're having some major manifestation show up in your life to wake you up and snap you out of whatever you've been feeling, and to like really move forward with your purpose. What they're all really trying to get you to do is to slow down and to really connect back to your truth. Because when you're feeling like work is meaningless and, you know, you can't find the joy and the fulfillment in what you're doing, or you feel like you don't know where to go, what direction to go, and what to do next, what you really need to do is go back within and find the joy back in yourself again, find the meaning in yourself again, to find the clarity inside of yourself, to then be able to move forward. Especially, you know, with the major manifestations, when there are things that are not going the way that you want them to, and you feel like you're getting one setback or one challenge, you know, after the other with the major manifestations, is it's really trying to get you to slow down and to go within and to stop trying to do things or create things or whatever, to really tune into what is the message here. And then using that information to then come into alignment with your purpose, to then start moving in the direction you're supposed to go in regards to your purpose. So all of the people that I've been speaking to lately, I've been connecting with lately, I've been, you know, seeing online lately, there's a lot of people that, again, are feeling totally misaligned with their purpose. They don't know what they're doing right now with their lives. They don't know what direction to go in. And so this is because, you know, they need to really go within and explore themselves more deeply and release a lot of stuff that they need to let go of. And in that releasing of stuff that they need to let go of, and being able to connect more with who they truly are as a result of letting go of things that they need to let go of. When they're able to connect to more of who they truly are, then they're able to, again, have that clarity that they need as to what direction they need to move in. They're able to, you know, find the meaning, the fulfillment, the joy, the excitement in what they're doing again. They're able to then start recognizing, you know, what the physical manifestations are trying to tell them and what they need to shift in regards to doing that, so that it can move forward towards their purpose. And so this is what they wanted me to bring forward today, is really helping you all to understand that, you know, we are all being called at this time to step into our purpose on a much greater level than we have been, because we're all essential to the divine plan. We all have important things that we're here to bring forward, and we cannot do that when we're continuing to resist, you know, the very things that we're meant to be doing. And so in order to stop resisting stepping into our purpose, we need to first have awareness around, how are you resisting your purpose to begin with? You know, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like you have clarity, or are you feeling lost as F? You know, How are you feeling? Do you feel excited and lit up and fulfilled by your business and what you do by life? Or are you feeling, just unmotivated, uninspired, unenthusiastic? How are you feeling? Because that is very much connected to the fact that you're not really connecting to who you are. And as a result of not being connected to who you truly are, you're not really connecting to your true purpose at this time, because our purpose evolves. We're not going to always do the same thing over and over and over again. Most of us don't. Most of us evolve on some kind of level, especially for those of us that are on the spiritual path. We definitely evolve significantly, because we're always being called to greater and greater levels of bringing forward spiritual teachings and healings and things like that. And so if you're feeling off with what you're doing, then this is an opportunity for you to really slow down and connect with yourself on a deeper level, to then connect to the truth of who you are and allowing that to lead you forward. So that's what they wanted me to share with all of you today. I really hope that this has helped you. If you have been experiencing any of these things that I mentioned in the video today, please let me know in the comments below how this has been manifesting for you, and what you're planning on doing moving forward to shift out of that. How are you going to connect with yourself on a much deeper level? How are you going to make the time and space to really go within and to really see what you're truly about at this time, and what you're truly being asked to bring forward at this time? Because there are so many people right now, like I said, who, because it's January, because it's the first month of the year, and people have so many goals and things that they want to create for 2020 or this year, there's so many people out there doing things thinking that's what they need to be doing, or they need to keep doing what they've been doing, and so on and so forth, but that it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. It's not getting them results, and things are slowing down in their lives and not working out, and so on and so forth. And the reason these things are happening or showing up is just because they need to slow down. They need to connect to who they truly are. And from this space, then they will be able to move forward much more powerfully and easily. And I say this from personal experience, because I've been going through this the last few months with doing deep levels of healing and reconnecting with who I am and getting realigned with my purpose and all this other stuff. And it makes such a difference to first know who you are, and then from that space, create your business and things like that. And these are topics that I talked about in my Facebook community this past week, around the importance of knowing who you truly are. Was it my Facebook community or my personal page on Facebook? I don't even remember. But it's really important for you to know who you truly are in order for everything else to build off of that. If you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're here to bring. You don't know who you're here to be at this time, and so on and so forth, what makes you special and unique, and all these different things. If you don't know this, then your business isn't going to be on a solid foundation. It's going to be very weak. That's why you feel unmotivated, uninspired, you feel directionless, and so on and so forth. So really slowing down and going within is going to allow you to align yourself with your purpose and understand more clearly like what you're truly meant to be doing at this time, so that you can move forward, create your impact, create the success you desire, and create all the abundance that you are worthy of and that you're meant to be receiving at this time to continue to move forward with your journey. So I really hope that this has helped you. If it has, please give this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Drop me a comment, let me know you caught this. Share any thoughts that you had on this video. You can totally share with me what you feel your purpose is at this time. I always love hearing from those of you who feel called to do really amazing big things in the world. If you want to stay in touch with me, you can connect with me via my social media. The links to my social media are in the description of this video. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Stef Ventura Coaching. I have a free Facebook community, so the link is in the description of this video. And what else was I going to say? If you want to connect with yourself more deeply, more powerfully, if you want to, release the things that are causing within yourself this feeling of, not being fulfilled, feeling like that life is pointless, or your business, running your business is pointless, or you're directionless, or you're wanting to understand like the bigger message in the manifestations that you've been experiencing in your life that are trying to redirect you to your purpose, then I invite you to come and join me in remembering who you are. Today is the last day to sign up. And it's a powerful 8-week program that really allows you to connect with yourself on a much deeper level. That's why it's called Remembering Who You Are. And we go through 8 weeks of really deep healing and releasing to let go of whatever you need to let go of at this time, to then allow more of your true self to come forward and allow more of your true energy to come forward so that you can then more easily create what you want in the different areas of your life that you desire. So we cover areas of life like business, spirituality, health, career, finances. Like these are some of the areas that we cover in the program. So if you want to bring your business into alignment, and that can be one of your focuses, then remembering who you are helps you with first uncovering who you are at this time, so that you can move forward with your business so much more easily. And so that's what we do. It's really powerful, highly transformational, and it really helps you to clear through whatever resistance you have again and again and again for years to come, so that you can continue to bring your life into alignment and be a deliberate creator of your life. That's the purpose of the program, is really to teach you to be a deliberate creator and to understand how you're unconsciously getting in your own way of creating what you want in the different areas of life that you are important to you, and really being able to understand what you need to release again and again in these different areas to then be more of who you really are and create more of what you really want in those different areas of life. So if that speaks to you, please let me know. You can comment below. You can message me on Facebook or Instagram. And payment plans are super flexible and super affordable at this time. So I would really encourage you to reach out to me if this is something you're interested in. And I would only offer this to you if I really feel like it's going to support you, because I'm only allowing 7 people in this program at this time, and only allowing those who are truly ready to receive it, are ready to do the work, are ready to be, the highest levels of themselves at this time. And those are the people that I'm holding space for in this program. So thank you so much for your time. I send you so much love. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.